Well, Blue Lives began at the 7th Precinct. It was after Detective Lou and Ramos were killed, December 20th, 2014. Joe, Carlos, and myself, we were all sitting in the office after the wake, and we were just thinking about what we can do to help each other out, help other officers out. So we decided to get these wristbands printed. It's the ones that we've had since the start that say Blue Lives Matter.
We've reached our 5th year of existence, and we're always looking to expand, being that we're an organization geared to help the family of fallen officers. We want to keep on that track where we assist these families in any way possible, in any way that we can.
I became part of Blue Lives Matter NYC because of the care, the concern, the mission and the vision, and of course the future that the founders have for the organization. I am a widow myself. I lost my husband back in November of 2016, and they decided to honor my husband at their first annual gala. I think for my own well-being and the well-being of my children, as well as the healing process that we're going through right now, it is so vitally important for our mental growth to be a part of an organization like Blue Lives Matter NYC. Being able to be the chairperson of this gala is such an honor, but so many people's hands are involved in making this a special evening. We would not be here today, and the organization would not be here today, if it weren't for the sacrifice of Detective Wenjian Liu and Detective Rafael Ramos.
I remembered the first time I met Joe, so he gave me a short background of the reason why he's setting up this organization, because it's my husband, Wenjian Liu, and his partner, Rafael Ramos. I think that he did a great job of setting up this organization. He did helping the families out. During the past 5 years, the trying times that it was very hard in the beginning. Blue Lives Matter, they provide emotional support and caring and loving to the family. I think this is the most important. I think this is the most powerful thing in our lives.
So my husband and I started dating in '93, and after that we just started seeing each other very, very often, and we never stopped. We got married. He didn't become a police officer right away. He started his career late in life. Actually, he was only on the job 3.5 years when he died. Being married to a police officer was a very hard adjustment for me, because before this he had a job that was 9 to 5, and I had a job that was 9 to 5. So we always came home together, cooked dinners together, did homework with the kids together, and being a police officer is not that. The fact that Blue Lives Matter started a foundation that was based off the tragedy that happened to my husband and Wenjian Liu was an actual inspiration for me to start my foundation in my husband's memory, because what they're doing is great, and if we can take a tragedy and make it into something that can help others and continue on, and their legacy will live on forever, that's amazing.
Back in 2014, when there were the riots all over, from St. Louis to Baltimore to my hometown of Staten Island, felt like every single day police officers were on the front page of the paper for something negative. Then we lost 2 heroes, in Wenjian and Rafael. And myself, Chris, and Carlos, we sat there and said, how do we unite everybody and remember our heroes? We came out with these silicone wristbands, and 5 years later, here we are. 2006, I came out with an officer named Russell Timoshenko, and he worked in the same precinct as me, and a couple months later, he was transferred to the 7-1 precinct, and July 9th, 2007, Russell was shot, and 5 days later passed away, and I always wanted to do something, I just didn't know how. And fast forward to 2014, and being at Rafael Ramos's wake and funeral and Wenjian's, we wanted to do something positive. We wanted to show the families that their loved ones would never be forgotten. And on top of that, the police officers were supported, and it starts from within, because At the end of the day, you know, there's a slogan that all we have is each other. To think that we started off with silicone wristbands and to possibly expand to different states and different chapters, and whether it be a canine chapter, a tactics chapter, a fitness chapter, it's just incredible. I never thought we'd be where we are. But at the end of the day, we wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't people that supported us, people that went out there and wore our swag or our wristbands, or the countless emails or text messages that we get saying how much this organization means to them. It keeps us going forward. So to finish, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who believed in us from day one. Thank you to people that didn't know why we're starting it from day one. But thank you for being there with us today. And thank you to every single one of the widows that have believed in us, trusted in us, and really know that what we say we're going to do, because it means the world to us, and you're the reason why we do what we do.